Hey everyone, I want to talk to you guys about a show that is one of my son's favorite shows. He's 3 years old and he actually had some hearing problems that we discovered right around he was 2. But one thing, even before we discovered all the hearing problems, is he liked music. I think he could feel the rhythms and get certain parts of the music, and he loved the Sunflower song from Spider-Man, and he would go like this. And he still does that. So if it comes on the radio, he puts his hand to his ear and does the thing like in Spider-Man, and it's the cutest thing ever. So we love the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I heard such good things from so many people when it came out. I know some people went to the theaters 2-3 times to go see it. It really was so good. And I have a lot of friends that work in the film community, and then I have a lot of friends that are just moms and dads and people that are comic book fans and all those kinds of things. So I heard positive things from all of those. I mean, my friends in the film world are like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. It's breaking the mold. It's doing all these things. And then I had parents that are like, oh, it's so good. I could take my kids to it. One person I know went and saw it with some buddies and was like, now I got to show it to my wife. And then went and now I got to show it to my son. And it just is so good. And okay, Into the Spider-Verse. So yeah, one of the things why the reason it was so loved is basically it was like the first movie or film that watched like a comic book, right? So those of you that like graphic novels and like comic books kind of know what I mean. I mean, they obviously have their own feel and the storyline and how they do things and how they portray things, but trying to get that to read in the film is really hard. You have some people that have tried through time, like you have your animes that sometimes try to have a little bit of a crossover between graphic novels, comic books into film, or every now and then you get like a little scene here or there. Trying to think, like Diary of a Wimpy Kid sometimes would have the little characters with the little bubbles and things like that, but it wasn't the same. This entire film, just the colors, the editing transitions, the way, it was so good. I can't even verbalize it. So they just did such a good job that you really felt like you were in a comic book. You felt like you were watching it, you were reading it, you were a part of it, you get it, and they did such a good job with that. Plus, I love the part of it bringing in all the different Spider-Mans from different parts and different aspects. It totally goes along with the theme of Spider-Man and that whole aspect of bringing things together, and then still was able to help transition it into other little series. You know, Disney has some little spin-off series that my son loves watching. I loved watching at Halloween time how many different Spider-Mans I saw. One thing my friends and I love to do every year when our elementary school does the parade is we always like to guess which is going to be the most popular Halloween costume this year. And I want to say, if not last year, then the year before that, it was Spider-Man. There was and it was so many different kinds. You would see, the Gwen one and this one and all the different ones, and it was so much fun to see. So if you have Netflix, go watch Into the Spider-Verse with your family. It is so much fun. It is one of my favorite Spider-Mans. I've watched it several times. Like I said, it's one of my son's favorite. He would wake up and be like, Spider-Man, gotta put on Spider-Man. And we watched it a lot, and I literally will still just get sucked into it. I mean, I'll be in the middle of trying to get something productive done, and I turn it on for him to keep him entertained, and the next thing I know, I'm sitting and watching Spider-Man. And anytime, like, we just got a karaoke machine, and it's like, we gotta put on Sunflower, because that's one of my son's favorite songs. So go check it out. I know I've had a few people that struggle with a few things, just the way, some of the edits and movements, and there are parts that you're like, wow, is my screen a little blurry? That is a part of it. That is my one thing I don't like. There are some times that I didn't feel like it was very as focused as it could be. But again, that was the style they were trying to get. It was done on purpose. Okay? It was not an accident. It's not your TV. It's not a setting that you need to fix. And so go check that out. Also, follow my Instagram page. I've posted a video that talks about how sometimes I come across great films and I don't have time to make whole videos, and I put it on my Instagram post. So follow my Instagram post. I have a Facebook page as well, and you guys, I'm so grateful for how many followers I've gotten in such a short period of time. I'm trying to set a goal of 100 Once I hit 100, I am going to do a giveaway. So please share my post. Tell your friends about it. I love all the love I'm getting, and I really appreciate it. So hope you guys are having a great time stuck at home watching these films. Spider-Man. How does, oh, like that? How does Spider-Man sing a song? Like that. All right, say bye-bye. I'm going to go have lunch. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Mia.